buy you a high lifestyle for life, that's a risk worth taking.
Right.
25,000, and some of you are expected to die on this mission, and no thanks.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be one. I'll skip that one. I'll skip that one. Yeah. But we are live as far as that goes, and we are sans 2 players. Aries and Shade are not here today, at least so far. Shade actually, it looks like, is leaving our group, and Aries, we'll see if he comes in late. Let's just see what happens there. We're kind of starting pretty late today to begin with, but so it is Stringer and I for this session.
Well, one thing I would want to do now I've got some cash in on hand would be to have a mechanic come in and give the bus an overhaul. The engine, the brakes, the electrics, etc. I mean, there's not much you can do for the internals, but as make sure it's going to be a good runner if we need it. So it may look like a piece of crap, but
at least make it mechanically sound as you can. Okay, well, let's see who that. You've had this thing. I'm gonna say your regular the person you've had work on it in the past is a techie named Chief. I'll make note of that.
I think, I'm not certain.
Or do you know a tech?
Yeah, in my you made a friend. In life events. I know a techie called Coil.
Coil, okay.
I also know a cop and a couple of solos.
Pulling you up here quick.
Yeah, the cop's next girlfriend. I know a carjacker who runs a chop shop.
So if you need a vehicle temporarily or some parts or something like that, that might be good for that.
2 solos. And I befriended a nomad pack and can call upon them for 1 favor a month, equivalent to a family special ability of +2. So if we ever have to go on the lam and head out of that's where I'm going to.
Yep. Which what year was that that you met Coil? And what did it say about Coil? Find it.
Coil was when I was 17, and I'm now 27.
Okay.
Made a friend. She is like a sister, so we're going to be still in touch.
Yeah, you may not have a couple of small things here and there, or whatever, if one of you need assistance, but nothing was dramatic enough to, be in your life path or to have affected, in the end, to have affected your bank balance, so to speak.
Yeah. But if I'm going to throw some work someone's way, it may as well be to a friend.
Might as well be. Sounds good. All right, so Coil is coming to life here just right now. Note open. So Coil.
Yeah, I've also got an ex-girlfriend who later became someone who turned into an enemy over a love rival. And she's also a nomad. Whether she's in the same nomad pack or not is another matter. That's up to you.
Right. Okay, see how that goes. I'm going to pull up a history here real quick for Coil, and then you can give her a call. Reset everything. Okay. Be sure to see if there's anything particular that would affect your meeting. Okay. So she is actually the same age as you are.
Yep.
And you can give her a call if you would like, and we can role play it out if that works for you.
Yep, will do.
Okay.
I'll call her up on the phone.
Okay. All right. Well, Coil answers. Well, hello there, Stringer. And of course, her voice is going to be a little bit deep because, I'm not big on I just don't do voices very well.
Yep.
I've tried. It doesn't work out well. Anyway, so, hey, Stringer, I haven't heard from you in a long time. What you been up to?
Oh, there, Coil. Oh, been trying to build up a name for myself with the local media stations. It's beginning to develop now. You might see them. I've seen some of my stuff on Channel 23 recently.
I did. I actually saw you on there. I caught that. I don't think there's many people in the city that didn't see that.
Fame at last.
That's right. At least for that, 35 seconds or whatever it was.
Yep. Anyway, I've got an old bus I picked up recently. I'd like you to come over and give the engine, the brakes, the lighting, the electrical systems, etc. A thorough work over. So it may look like a piece of crap, but I want it to run well.
I'm pretty sure I could handle that. I actually have a shop right at the moment. If you want to, you can bring it. I can come to you, but of course it'd be easier if I had all my equipment. If you want to bring by the shop, I am at 1622 Fillmore, which we're going to say is right. Get the map at the moment, but put a mark on there. Building right there. But yeah, I'm over. I'm just
down there.
Yep, that's it. That's it. Right across from Black.
Yep.
Just pull up. Well, there's a garage door there. Pull up to it, and honk a couple of times. I'll see you coming. I'll let you in.
Okay, will do. Should be there in 10 minutes.
Oh, excellent. We'll see you soon.
I'll head down to the garage.
Nice. Nope, you go down there. Let's do we got to do the thing. You gonna take stairs or elevator?
2 floors, so I'll probably take the stairs.
Just do stairs. All right. Yeah. I won't roll to see if the elevator fails, with or without you in it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Head down there. Van is the vehicle. The bus is as you left it. It let's see. doesn't give any problem. Starts right up, kind of oddly so. Does better than average.
Yeah. The way I'm leaving it, it still says big time on the side, even though I'm Blitz Media.
You leave the big time on there?
If I do have to go, if I have to go on the lamb, I don't want 2-foot high letters on the side saying Blitz Media.
That probably makes sense.
Yeah. See how much black smoke it kicks out of the exhaust.
Yeah, just a few seconds after you start it, there's a big backfire, bang, and the big exhaust fans in the garage kick on, and the let's see if it gets a false positive here. We'll see. I'll give it a chance. Whoops. Yep. The fire alarm starts going off. Sprinklers kick on in the garage.
Yep. I'll see if the windscreen wipers still work.
One of them works. The driver's side one works, but it's just kind of smearing the dirt and dust and stuff all over the place. As the sprinklers run for a minute, it starts to run the window off enough that you can start to see through it again. And somebody actually, what's this fellow's name? Come on. There we go. Actually, you do see that's the fish. The techie you met briefly way back that works at that club. He comes running out kind of in a panic, sees you, sees the bus smoking, goes over to a panel on the side, opens it up, hits a few switches, the sprinkler shut off, the blaring alarm shuts off. He just goes back inside.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, as I go past him, I'll lean out the window and say, I can't see a fire anywhere.
Not through all that smoke. But you get close to the door. You got the little remote inside your vehicle. The little, I call it, well, in Oklahoma they're called pipe passes, but the little thing on your windshield, that the sensor on the gate can read.
Yep.
See, it goes ahead and opens up. There's not anybody blocking the exit or in the parking lot. Nobody blocking you right anyway. So you are free to go on your way.
Okay.
You head on over to Coyle's place.
Yep. I'll drive along down past Bozo's Circus.
Mm-hmm.
And then turn left by the Philharmonic down there. So right. I'm not actually, I'm not sure if there is a road up against the wall to the combat zone, but if there is, I want to avoid using that road.
Well, that black line, there's kind of it's theoretically kept completely clear. They demolished and tore a bunch of the buildings and structures that were in the way, but just enough to make the no man's land kind of against the wall. That 100-foot or so right up by the wall.
If it's not an official road, I would expect there to be access there for security in case people start coming over it or through it.
There is access. You can drive along it. If it's one of those days where it's being patrolled, then you'll probably get hassled for that. But, it's a chance. You never know when it's going to be and when it isn't.
Yeah, but say I'm going to avoid using that.
Just avoid all that. Okay. Yeah. Well, as you come down, let's see. So you pass the wreckage, the pretty much very well cleaned up wreckage here. I'm on the wrong tool here. So where the explosion was just recently.
Oh yeah.
It's been pretty well cleaned up. There's that big construction fence around it, and there's several now. There's now a few signs on each side of the block here for Robert Robertson Realty and Property Management. They've got it pretty well plastered there. And you go past the Bozos, and we didn't decide. Let's see. So we had all the fun at the Bell. I'm thinking what time of day and stuff it would be. We'll just after that stuff, say a few days has passed, so it can be midday or something. There's a couple of bozos outside juggling and stuff during the day, so they're trying to get some people to come in as you go by. They're trying to wave you down, try to get you to stop or do something. You can pretty much.
I'll wave to them as I go past.
Okay. Yeah, they seem to be in a good mood. They look like clowns. Around the corner past the playhouse here. Nobody outside. This place is got a lot of very, very gothic decorated, almost like a black wash. Not like it's been painted a faded black that's chipping and stuff in places. Very horror movie gothic looking building. And you continue down.
Is that the Philharmonic one?
That's the Philharmonic here. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's they've got the very gothic, like I said, that's the very gothic
Vampire's Playhouse. I can make it out.
Yeah. Exactly. They're a band They're not a band. they're the gang that it dresses and in the all black, the very gothic, of the 80s and 90s style that we experienced then. That is almost gone now, but that's what they are. That's pretty much what they are. Some of them have actual cyberware, giving the effect, the look, vamps of the Vampire Canines, stuff like that. Some just dress it, and they do they do all kinds of different shows there, but usually all very dark stuff there. And they even have one play they do periodically that is the members of the gang that are the most biosculpted in cyberware and so on to appear like classic vampires of various time periods in book literature. And they actually do a play where it's them pretending to be humans that are pretending to be vampires. And they think it's a very neat show. It's just kind of confusing, but anyway, come on down. As you're coming down past this right here, you're going straight down to Coyle's place. But as you come down this alley, there's a couple of pretty big semi tractor trailer type vehicles. And you can kind of glance. They're unloading pallets of stuff and taking it toward the Black Tacos is the building on the corner here. But they're unloading from the alley and they're taking them down the sidewalk and right into Black Tacos here.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff. A lot more than you would think. This is like it's a little Tex-Mex kind of fast food place. It's kind of weird they would have that much, stuff going in or out, but that's what's going on there.
Yeah. I think I'll park up and take a walk down there. I'll grab a couple of tacos as my obligation for being there. But while I'm there, I'm going to see if I can see if there's anything, in that, on the crate, in that style where they have the cutout letters and then someone aerosols it.
If there's any markings or anything you can tell as you're going in. Actually, they're wrapped up in that shrink plastic stuff, and you can't really see through it very well to tell what it is without being too obvious. Depends how obvious you want to be. But they're wheeling them in. You can go in the front door. They're wheeling them in a side door there. That's an oversized freight door. That's right off the street. They're wheeling them in there. You do, as you're walking by, you do kind of catch the glimpse of what looks like military style ammo cans and weapons crates and stuff like that. Inside the north end of this building is where that freight door is. The restaurant, the little fast food restaurant type entrance is right on the corner. So you catch a kind of a glimpse of that, and if you spend even that extra second through that doorway, you get some pretty serious looks back at you.
Yeah. Well, I'll go in and order a couple of takeout meals.
Okay.
And while they're getting them ready, I will stand over by the window. Pretend to be using my phone, but actually I'll be filming them on my phone. But I'll be stood there while I'm filming it. I'll be holding it up to my ear and talking. Then after I filmed a couple of boxes going in, I'll go back inside. I'll play it back and zoom in, see if I can pick up anything better.
You want to maybe a stealth, or if you have something else that would assist with doing such things without being noticed.
Yep. I do have stealth. Which I think is the best thing I've got for doing it. The only other thing I think that I might be able to use might be streetwise to behave in a non-suspicious manner.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, go ahead and hit that modifier.
Yep.
Oh,
24 on the streetwise for looking, really harmless, and then the fumble on the stealth.
Oh, 14 on streetwise.
Oh, 14. Yeah.
14 on streetwise.
It's still better than the stealth.
Still better than the stealth. Right. Well, you completely forget that there's that little blinking on your phone. For some reason, somehow, it's normally left off, but that little blinking red light on the back of your phone that shows you're recording, somehow you got that on. So it becomes pretty obvious that you're trying to record them and stuff.
Yep.
And these are so these guys that are in here are it's a bunch of black guys. They are some big guys. There's a couple of probably tech looking guys, and then there's one guy that's in a suit back to the corner. And you can see him when you record this and look at it, you can see him pretty well. But one of them, as you're recording here, one of them does kind of look over at you, say something to one of the other guys, and they decide that somebody needs to come talk to you. So one of them is heading towards you.
Yep.
And are you going to eat there at the restaurant, or are you just getting your food?
No, I'm getting 2 meals, so I can take one to Coil.
Meals. Okay. Well, as you're walking up to pay for your food, it's ready, or picking up your food. I mean, one of these guys comes up to you, asks, says, "What do you think you're doing there, recording us? This is not your business. You shouldn't be doing that."
Yeah. My girlfriend does this industrial art, and when I see things like this happening, I record stuff for her.
Go ahead and do a awareness notice also for me, would you?
Yep. I do have a fairly good persuasion and fast talk.
You got that. I'm going to do one. Let me see. I'm going to do. I want to determine if he recognizes you. Well, I would say he recognizes. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so first things first. As he starts saying